This is the Orbit iPad, tablet, and e-reader desktop stand from Float Your Tablet, and this is Dan from Gear Diary. Hi, Dan from Gear Diary. My all-time favorite tablet stand comes from FloteYourTablet.com. It is the Float M2 floor stand tablet stand. It is an incredibly heavy, beautifully refined, super functional tablet stand, and it has an MSRP of just under $300. It's expensive, but it is a work of art. It's like a piece of sculpture, and it works amazingly well. I use it pretty much every single day. Well, now Float Your Tablet has come out with the Float Your Tablet Orbit. This is a smaller tablet stand. It has an MSRP of $129.99. And they describe it saying, our smallest stand works beautifully to hold your iPad or tablet in the kitchen countertop, desk, or more. It also works with their low profile clamp. So I want to take a look at the stand, but let's just read through what they say about it. They say it enables hours of hands-free, discomfort-free ergonomic use for our tablets and e-readers. It's compatible with virtually all tablets on the market, with or without a case, no adapter needed. Magnetic ball joint, it's the same ball joint adapter and connector that they have on the M2 floor stand. So you can actually switch between if you have both the way I do. It's thoughtfully engineered to enable simple fluid adjustment virtually any situation. And it goes on. We'll have a link to the information and to the product page in the notes below and in the full review over on Gear Diary. But let me take my iPad Air out and let's just take a look at the stand just for a second. So this is the Orbit tablet stand. It actually ships in 3 pieces. So it ships with the base, which is rather heavy. It ships with this upper piece right here, which screws into the bottom. And it ships with the ball mount. Let me pull it off. It's actually very, very sturdy. And it comes with this iPad, tablet, e-reader holder. Let's put that down for a second. And so you can see what it is it's the arm. There's an angle here, which is solid. It's soldered in place. We'll talk about that in a second. And then you've got the magnetic ball joint right here into which the clamp goes. Now, the biggest issue I have with this is that the angle is going to be fixed. So you've got the vertical here and a slight angle here. So the angle of the actual arm is going to be fixed. And any adjustment that you make is going to have to be made with the angle of the head. The holder is actually a really interesting design as well. It's got this metal ball right here so that it can magnetically be held in place, but it can rotate around. You've got this main clamp right here with 2 springs right here that move up and down, and you've got these claws at the end. Now, one of the things about the company that really impressed me was shortly after I did the review of the M2, they realized that the grips here that were on the original one that I got weren't ideal. They were falling off, they weren't holding well, and they actually sent out a replacement pair to everybody who had purchased or reviewed the tablet stand. They just automatically sent it out. So this ships with the revised version and it works really well. So if I take my iPad Air, it just clamps around the iPad Air like so. And it holds it very, very, very sturdily. With an iPad mini, you actually put it in lengthwise and it will adjust to pretty much every tablet. If they do come out with a 13-inch iPad, I don't know that a 13-incher would hold, but I'm sure that they would then come out with a larger clamp for it. You take the clamp, let me get this, you take the clamp and it just attaches like that. Now, when it's in place like this, this is how you can actually have the adjustment. And you can see that the magnetic ball joint just moves around, but there's no angle movement here. Since I got the review sample, I've actually been using this on my desk at home and have had my iPad in it. What's really nice is that when you're sitting with it on a desk, it's pretty much at eye level for me, and it's really, really comfortable to see what's on it. I've been keeping my email up on that and then doing whatever I need to do on my computer. It's a really nice extra screen, if you will, right next to my computer screen. You can use it in the kitchen, as they say in the literature. You can use it in a whole lot of different places. It is very, very heavy. This is the type of stand that will last forever. It's going to certainly outlast the tablet you currently have and a few more and then some. It's also worth noting that on the bottom there are these nice plastic feet so that it not only doesn't slide around, but it also won't scratch the surface you put it on. This is the Float Your Tablet Orbit. It has an MSRP of $129.99. It is a phenomenal desktop stand for your iPad, your tablet, your e-reader. I highly recommend it. It is, because it's 130 bucks, it is less than half the price of the M2 floor stand, but both of them are absolutely worth every penny. You're going to buy it once and you're going to use it pretty much forever. The Float Your Tablet Orbit. This is Dan from Gear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.